What do you mean we're not civilized?
We're not civilized people. I
What?
mean,
What do you mean?
we act like deranged psychopaths when it comes to our team.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
isn't that better?
What do you mean is that better?
Isn't it better? Yeah, listen, I could act like a deranged psychopath at work, or I could act like it in the comfort of my own home, screaming my head off to nobody.
You do it at work. You do it at work all the time.
Well, I do it behind closed doors. I mean, not at first. Like, when Isaac was hired, he used to just leave the studio door open and yell at the Avalanche.
You remember how mad Mike used to get at you? I thought Mike genuinely didn't like you for a long time. I was like, I think he's got beef with you, dude.
No, I think Mike's concerns that I was turning this building into a hostile work environment were not altogether unfounded in that first year. In my defense, it was the only time that I had ever seen the Colorado Avalanche make it to a Stanley Cup final and then win the Stanley Cup finals. So emotions were high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sounds like a justification for negative behavior.
Well, Isaac needed to do a little personal growth and had to mature emotionally and learn that if you're going to watch the Stanley Cup finals at work and yell at the TV, you have to shut the studio door. And now we're good.
Okay.
Okay. That's a long, soft open. Welcome to the house, episode, what's it say on my board? 56. If you need homeless or at-risk youth services, you can take it to my house, 300 North Willow Street, downtown Wasilla. Brian Fields, Isaac Smolden. Brian, I'm so excited. So excited that hockey season's going on.
Oh, you just want to jump into hockey season?
Sure, why not?
You just want to jump into hockey season?
We never get to do...
How dare you? How dare you try to just skip over the back-to-back champs? How dare you not take an opportunity to crush the Blue Jay fans and say you were a toe away from a World Series. A literal toe away from a World Series, sir.
I feel like last week I was more in my feels that the Mariners had lost, and so I was ready to be vindictive against the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
And I did send you the Eric Cartman.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the tears of unspeakable sadness. Oh, yummy. Yummy, guys. Yeah, that was me on Monday night. However, I do not want it on record that I was cheering the evil empire winning, so I will let you have your moment in the sun to be the New England Patriots of the baseball world.
Don't say that. What a game, though.
I mean,
a game. And I just want, despite what everybody says, I don't really care what you say. What you seen in this World Series was not the most expensive roster in the league. What you seen was. No, listen. What you seen was a group of guys willing to do whatever it took to win. I don't need to be the star. I don't need to make the play. We need to be a team, and we need to win this game. I'm going to put it all on the line for you. You're going to put it all on the line for me, and that's how we're going to win. Because let's face it, the Dodgers were outplayed in this series. That is not a hot take.
At the plate? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely at the plate. I think the Blue Jays had the objectively right mentality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is which really is exactly what you're saying. Do it as a team, keep the line rolling, win together, get on base, get walked, get singles, get doubles, find a way to win.
And the Dodgers are like chameleons, dude. They just they will switch to whatever game style you want to play.
Well, when you have $1 billion payroll, that helps.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No,
you know what?
I don't even disagree with what you're saying, but I just want
in the words of the great Kike Hernandez, I want to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The back-to-back champs do what the bleep they want, sir.
I hate that because I know it's my fault. I don't want to take your power away by saying that I did this.
You did,
but I made you a baseball fan at the best time for you and the absolute worst time for me. I want to go back to what you just said about what was that? Like, we just need to come together and do it as a team. Yeah, I love in Revenge of the Sith when Emperor Palpatine says to now corrupted Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, he says, I just want you to go murder all those children as a team with the clones. Just come together, do it as a team. And
how did we get here?
Destroy the entire Jedi Order. Yeah. You are cheering for the bad guys, sir.
We're not the bad guys.
Actively rooting
We're
the
not the
downfall of the Republic. This is how liberty dies.
Oh my
with
God.
Thunderous applause.
Dude, don't hate the dynasty, baby.
When this league goes into lockout in 2027,
not for a long time.
Because of the team that you have hopped on board. It's not even a bandwagon. It's a rocket ship to Mars. Because this team is a bunch of freaky aliens, dude. How does Yamamoto come in and throw 3 innings in that game 7?
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
He's not human.
With
and throw it the way that he did.
I want you to remember,
stud.
Remember this moment when this league is in a lockout in 2027.
I will.
I want you to remember this moment. I know it's your guys' fault.
I will smile and laugh. Because the only way you can beat the Dodgers, baby, is to make up new rules, and that's what it's gonna be. Guarantee you.
On a serious note, this, not even just the World Series, but definitely the World Series too. This baseball playoffs was
fantastic.
I think the best playoffs.
You said this last year too, though.
Yeah, but this year, I think that might have been accurate.
Here's my question though. Why do you think it was so good?
Because the Mariners were in it.
I mean, outside of that, though, because you had talent versus talent, dude. That's why it's good. You want to see the best baseball in the World Series that you could possibly see, and that's what you got. If anything, you should be thanking the Dodgers. I will take that right now. Come on. Come on. Just say it.
Yes, I'm a dirty little piggy. Please feed me more slop.
Just say it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome for giving you one of the greatest World Series of all time.
I'm a dirty little pig boy.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you're talking over me so that this audio can't be isolated.
You're welcome.
No, there were some historic performances this playoffs, and there always is, right? And there's always stories. But the fact that outside of oh my gosh, yeah.
Dude,
holy cow.
What?
Yeah.
Never hit a home run?
Okay. That's the magic of baseball.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, it's not never hit a home run. He's never hit a home run against was it a left-handed pitcher?
I can't remember.
I think
something
it's a
like
left-handed
that.
pitcher.
Outside of the Brewers-Dodgers series, the fact that the ALCS was as back and forth as it went into Game 7, the fact that the Blue Jays had a chance to do something that they haven't done since the 90s. The Mariners were, I think, even outside of my teal-colored glasses, I think the Mariners were probably a fantastic story. The Guardians-Tigers series with all the drama at the end of the regulars. I mean, really just like all of September, even leading up to the playoffs, was crazy.
Yeah,
the Dodgers-Phillies series, the way that ended.
You know why? Because talent brings out the best in other men. Iron sharpens iron, right? So you're going against a juggernaut. What are you going to do? You're going to put your best cap on, dude. You're going to suit up and show up. So again, you're welcome. You guys, people shouldn't be hating on the Dodgers. They should be thanking them. They're elevating the game of baseball.
Spoken
people
like
are watching
a true
baseball
dictator. For
Shohei
I'm
Ohtani.
Emperor Palpatine.
Be
and
happy.
you should be thanking me that I killed all the Jedi and turned the Republic into a fascist dictatorship. Please thank me. Aren't you much more secure now that all your freedoms are taken away and the Dodgers have won another World Series? I'm mixing up my my stories. So
again, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome.
Hey, how about the Utah Mammoth? I just want to shout out the Utah Mammoth again because I talked about them a little bit last episode, and I am starting to suspect that these guys might be for real, which I think is really, really exciting.
It's so early. You sound dumb.
It is. Also, in the Pacific, wanted to highlight really quick because I know you haven't pulled up the standings recently, but the Anaheim Ducks are currently first place in the Pacific Division, tied with the Vegas Golden Knights. So, Brian, you have a choice. You have a choice to make.
Tie is not winning.
Are you all of a sudden part of what do the Anaheim Ducks fan base call themselves? I don't even know. Are you going to start quacking? Are you a Duck fanboy now?
The fact that you think that is insulting.
I don't know.
That's insulting.
But going into the season, you're like, oh, man, the Ducks are kind of cool. I'm an LA guy.
This is more Dodger hate.
How?
You're just a hater. Because you think I'm just going to bandwagon.
Well, I mean, the evidence would show.
Dude, I only became a baseball fan because you wanted to do this freaking podcast and you wanted to cover all the sports.
And every day
okay.
I wake up and regret that decision.
Yeah. So blame yourself, dude. Don't come for me like all of a sudden I'm a bandwagon fan. You can't even call me a bandwagon because it's literally like, okay, I'm gonna be a baseball fan. I'm a Laker fan, so I might as well be a Dodger fan.
The Ducks are 8-3-1, and a lot of people.
At that time, Shohei Ohtani was the only player in baseball that I knew. That was it. Again, you're welcome. Elevating the game, dude.
Got to get away from this. The Ducks are 8-3-1. A lot of people were down on this team, but there were the hipsters out there that said the Ducks were going to make a run. And the thing about hockey is if you can just get up 5, 6, 8 games in October or November. I mean, pretty similar to basketball, right?
Yeah.
You can ride out a 500 record the rest of the season.
For sure. Then you're making the playoffs, yeah.
Exactly. So the Ducks were a sleeper pick.
At that point, anything can happen.
Yeah, Ducks are a sleeper pick to make it in. They got a really young team. I think I'm a lot more hopeful for hockey this year because last year I was having the conversation of like, man, the standings are just all the playoff teams from last year. Like, when are any of the young teams going to start to rise up? And in every division, there's someone there right now that, and it is still early. I mean, we're an eighth of the way through the season.
I would go for a team that's named.
You're still hung up on that.
Is insane.
No, I was saying Ducks.
Oh,
saying you're a Ducks guy.
I'm a Ducks guy.
I mean, Anaheim. Right now you've laid allegiance to 2 Las Vegas teams and 2 LA teams, but I feel like the Dodgers are stealing enough market share that maybe you're a Ducks fan now.
You just want me to be a part of a team that's going to get your hopes up and lose.
That is exactly what I'm hoping for because I think the Golden Knights are a contender.
That's awesome.
Okay. You have any basketball things that we need to talk about before football?
No. I mean, it's still early in the season. The Lakers somehow are 6-2 playing this crazy rotation. Like LeBron is out. Luka was out. Austin Reeves was out. They still...
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, they still managed to beat the Timberwolves, which is crazy, dude. Crazy because the Trailblazers, who were on a 5-game winning streak and looked a lot different than they did last year for sure. But yeah, still early in the season. I mean, we're not even 10 games in.
Thunder is still undefeated.
Ja Morant is suspended for a game because he's a ding dong and he doesn't like to be a team player.
Can your OKC get any colder right now? That is my question.
I think it was wishful thinking for me because I don't want to see them in the playoffs, you know?
I don't think that that's the case.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that 8-0. Yeah. And Golden State too. I said they were gonna suck and they're 5-3. But it's early in the season. Sacramento sucks. The surprise of the year is the Dallas Mavericks. Like, I know that Kyrie's out. He's out for an extended amount of time, but being 2-5 to start is not the expectations that anybody had for this team. Even if they were 500,
the Utah Jazz,
game, like one game sub 500, you would be like, okay, they got a lot of new pieces. They're figuring it out. There's talks about Anthony Davis having an Achilles injury, or like what it's like flirting with an Achilles. It's like a calf.
I don't care how early you are in the season. When you're below the Utah Jazz, you have a problem. Things aren't going.
Things are not going well.
Correct.
Yeah, Cooper Flagg has been assigned to the G League to sharpen his skills. He does look like a beast though, dude. He Yam City.
Oh man, he looks really good in the G League.
No, this wasn't a real game.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, Boston is struggling as you thought that they would. You know, I mean, they had the new cap rules, and I can't remember what they call it.
Hey, just
what is that
make
called?
a landscaping company and pay your superstar $7 million under the table.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the.
Oh, sorry, I'm not the Clippers.
I thought you were being serious. I was like,
no.
dude, they're getting in trouble for that right now. They're talking about voiding.
That was a reference.
Yeah, they're talking about voiding his contract. That would be crazy. That would be so crazy. Yeah, but
okay,
not a lot going on in the NBA yet. I think the only surprise for right now in my mind is the Dallas Mavericks. You think that they'll figure it out. Chicago's come out super hot and looking like a stud, but again, we're not even 10 games in, so lots of learning to do with the league still, and see how it shakes out. Give it a couple months and we'll see how we're doing.
Yeah. Did you see that Draymond Green called Dak Prescott a bum?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, I just pulled up. I was getting ready to switch to NFL news, and I was trying to pull up all the trade deadline stuff.
Yeah.
And the top headline is Draymond Green calls Dak Prescott a bum.
Oh my God.
Love this league.
Dude, Draymond is a menace.
That's a great. You see how I segued that? It was basketball and football related to bring us over there.
That was perfect.
Do you want to start with trade deadline, or do you want to start with scores from this week?
Let's start with trade deadline. I think there was some very interesting trades.
Rashid Shaheed.
Oh my, that's not an interesting trade.
Is a Seattle Seahawk. I've always loved Rashid Shaheed. Did you see the stat that he has more 40 plus, he's like third in 40 plus touchdowns in the last 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, because that's
and now
all
he's going to
he
have
does.
the greatest
They
ever
say,
quarterback of the United
really,
States.
You're really
Sam
fast.
Darnold throwing to him, and Tom Grossi rated the Seahawks #1 in the power rankings. I'm going to be so insufferable if this team makes the playoffs.
Yeah.
Don't you dare give me hope.
Yeah, well, all he does is they say, you run straight and I'll find you.
Hey, turns out that Jackson Smith-Njigba is doing everything else without him right now. So if you give Sam Darnold another option, and like how much, okay, on a serious note, how much one-on-one coverage is Rashid Shaheed going to be able to take advantage of, because JSN is on pace to set the yardage record right now for the NFL? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually think that this trade makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying Rashid Shaheed is, like wide receiver. He's a solid wide receiver too. Mm-hmm. But with how good JSN has been this year, I actually think this makes a ton of sense for Seattle.
No, it does make a ton of sense for Seattle, especially when you're not getting what you thought you were going to get out of Cooper Kupp. Not that he was going to be your stretch the field type of guy. You got a lot of young guys in the receiving room, and so it does make a lot of sense. You know what doesn't make sense?
Go ahead.
What doesn't make sense is the Jets blowing it up And no, like that makes sense. So don't get me confused with what I'm saying here.
Right.
Blowing it up, they now have like what is it, like 5 first-round picks in the next 2 years?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they blew it up, so they traded Breece Hall, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
Wait, but you could have, but that's like your number one running back. You could have got a lot for Breece Hall.
That you're not gonna pay next year. You've already made it pretty clear. I'm not gonna pay.
But then you could lose him for nothing. Have you thought about that?
No.
Okay.
And the Chiefs called you and said, we'll give you a 4th right now. No,
maybe the Jets are going to go on a run, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, no, they're blowing everything else up, but they're not, like, what do you mean? We're having a liquidation sale. Everything must go now. All furniture 75% off. Hey, can I buy that bed frame over there for a 4th-round pick?
And I'm just really surprised with
No, I love that bed frame. I love that bed frame. The building's going to be demolished and that bed frame's going to be in here.
With it being Aaron Glenn and him being a defensive guy, I am so shocked that their rebuild starts with shipping off their 2 best defenders.
The Jets are a tire fire.
Yeah. He came out, he said, I know that I said I want to make this team a team that, you know, New York can be proud of. I didn't say that you were going to be proud of them right now.
Yeah, but like, there's a right way to do this.
Yeah.
Breece Hall's walking at the end of this year.
Yeah.
So it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
If you're playing Madden or any game where you're a GM, if you don't get the player at the end of the year and someone's willing to give you something instead of nothing, you chuck that player out the door as quickly as possible. And if there's any pieces that you have that you could have for long term and you want to build around, and you have one thing that's going right, and you brought in a head coach whose whole job it is to focus on this half of the ball, then you don't ship out that side. You ship out the offensive piece that's walking, and you keep the defensive piece. But what do I know?
Especially when your team is currently 1-7.
Maybe Breece Hall's Madden rating was like really, really good. And someone made a call to the owner. Someone texted, "Hey Dad, no, Breece Hall's like 91 overall.
Yeah.
You gotta keep him. Hang on.
I
need to I'm gonna derail this whole thing. What is Breece Hall's Madden
he's gotta be like an 83.
26 rating? He's an 86 overall. That's too good. That's too good. You know what? I take it all back.
Sauce Gardner's like a 90-something.
I take it all back.
Oh, my God.
Who else? Who else got moved?
So, yeah, I really like the move on the Colts part. I think their defense has struggled, and if they can get some defensive help, that team is scary. And so it'll be interesting to see how he adapts to that new team.
Yes. And the Colts should be pushing some chips in. They didn't think that they were going to be here, but
even though the Steelers set Indiana Jones to factory default settings.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little more
that was a little more what we're used to.
Yeah, that was a little more Indiana Jones 4, a little less Raiders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there was like some aliens and like for some reason Shia LaBeouf was out there and just didn't have the same
flavor
to it. No,
it did not.
What'd you think of the Cowboys move?
The Cowboys move was just, the whole thing is mind-blowing to me because I just don't understand why you didn't just pay Micah. It's looking like you made a good move because Micah has not been good on the Green Bay Packers.
I mean, not been good. It's not like he's been bad. And it's not like your defense has been good.
I think he has like 1 sack.
No way. Is it really that low?
Yeah, and he has like barely any pressures. Like he's not been doing good at all. But neither is Quentin Williams. But Quentin Williams is a stud. I don't know. The whole thing is weird. You could see a lot of superstars take some time off when they're on a losing team, kind of some plays off, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
The Cowboys
Also,
just lost to the Cardinals.
The Raiders are, they're just genius of the trade deadline.
Yeah. Yeah. How you feeling about that?
Hey, Isaac, if you had a team and you didn't have like a real number one wide receiver, would you trade the best wide receiver that you have? Or,
well, okay. Here's the thing with that.
But so like, here's my thing. Hold on. So if you're the Raiders, you do that, and you kind of send this message that we're 2-6. We suck. So let's blow it. No, let's not blow it up. We're gonna keep Max Crosby in purgatory after we just seen what Quinnen Williams got on the trade market.
Yeah. That it's not about
trade Max Crosby.
You're gonna have to cut that out. Or bleep that out. You could leave that in, but
so
definitely
angry,
bleep that out.
So angry. Look, my ESPN crashed as I'm trying.
Mine just did too. It's not about trading Jacoby Myers. It's about, why are you trying to stay mid? Just trade everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Just trade everything.
That's what I've been. That's my biggest frustration.
Either keep everyone and try to build something, or trade everything. It's like
on the brink, dude, because it's money. It's all about money. We want to get a couple wins so we could sell some more tickets. We're not really concerned about winning. That's what it is. Mark Davis wants to make some money. I have my WNBA team that nobody can beat because the I shouldn't have said that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's infuriating, right? Like, I love Max Crosby. He's my favorite player, dude. Like, love that guy. Love what he stands for. Your defense isn't good with him. You have major holes in your entire team from all three phases, from your defensive line to your linebacking core to your safeties to your DBs to your offensive line to your receiver room. You have Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty. That's it. Those are your pieces. Start building there. It just doesn't. I mean, Gino's not your answer. Like
you shouldn't ship off either of those pieces. Get rid of everyone else, and have those be your vet guys when you're good. It seems pretty simple. I don't know. You just got to commit. You're lukewarm. I'll spit you out of my mouth. Pick a side.
Yeah.
Score-wise,
sound.
The Ravens finally found a team that was worse than them and won a game. Did
you hear what Lamar Jackson did?
No.
He when he came back from being hurt, he took out all the games and stuff.
Oh yeah, okay, I did see that. Yeah.
He said that's just not where our focus is now. Maybe we'll bring it back in the offseason, but right now we need to focus. I'm like,
well, okay. Yeah, they do.
If that is what is derailing your focus, then you have bigger problems than that.
Listen,
you got bigger problems than ping pong, my guy.
Maybe, but hear me out. You get paid millions upon millions of dollars to play football, and you guys should be a contender. So if you have to tear the stalls out of your locker room and sit cross-legged on the ground with candles around you in a meditative state till you hit the field, you should be doing anything and everything to fix whatever is wrong with you.
This is definitely coming from a Lamar Jackson owner.
Yeah. Need you guys to figure it out. Traded for Zay Flowers. Not having a good time. The Seahawks are the best team of all
you
time.
Made some crazy trades this year. Should we talk about it?
Let's not talk about it.
Let's talk about it a little bit. Can we talk about it a little bit? Can we talk about, because I feel like you had your time when I was making ding dong trades last year, right? And
I just want to talk about the scores.
I think this is.
I don't want to talk about fantasy.
I think this is my time.
I don't want to talk about fantasy.
To talk about what Isaac has done.
I traded Rashee Rice for Chuba Hubbard and Chris Olave in week 5 because I had no healthy guys. And it's crazy that Chris Olave is the better part of that deal for me right now.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm in a bad place every time I open the Sleeper app.
Bad place. Because Rashee Rice, let's look up his stats since he's come back.
Let's not.
Yeah. Okay. His first game back, he only played 41% of snaps.
You know what's obnoxious about this is Bryan bawling his eyes out. I don't want to throw a fourth-round pick in there. You're swindling me. You're a bad person. And then coming on this podcast, oh, the swindler. You're a bad person. Take it back. Yeah. Apologize.
I will do no such thing.
Say thank you, then. I had to say thank you. I want you to say thank you.
You never said it.
I did say it.
No, you didn't. Roll the tape. You never said it.
You have any more Rashee Rice stats you want to
Yeah, first game,
out there?
7 receptions, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns. Next games, he took 9 targets and turned it into 9 receptions for 93 yards and a touchdown.
Oh.
Last week, he went 7 with 4 receptions, 80 yards.
Bro, Chuba
and then
Hubbard
had a rushing touchdown.
What? How do you get your spot just swiped like that?
Chuba Hubbard, meanwhile, has gone to the bench and is in running back purgatory.
And then they didn't trade him.
And I also want to note that I traded him Chuba Hubbard after I picked up Rico Dotto from the waiver.
That is the part that really pisses me off, if I'm being honest. That makes me irate. Anyway, you know how good the Seahawks look? Hey, your football team sucks. Mine's 6-2.
Yeah.
We're so good. Sam Darnold, greatest quarterback
70.
ever, 4 touchdowns. Jackson Smith and Jigba,
dude,
he is him.
Yeah, I think for Washington, the concern there, remember when I said last year that they look like a team that is invigorated with energy because they finally have a quarterback?
Yeah.
Well, it feels like that energy is gone.
Well, their quarterback's arm just went backwards.
Well, yeah, I mean, the quarterback's been hurt all year, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Even when he was playing, he didn't look great.
No. On a realistic note, the Seahawks killing the Commanders is just what should happen if you're a playoff team. But being a 6-2 feels really nice. Do not lose to Jacoby Brissett this week. Do not. Do not lose to the Cardinals.
I'm starting him.
You are?
I'm starting him.
Do not.
I'm starting Jacoby.
I actually want to bounce to Monday Night Football because I feel like that's where all the good, delicious storylines were because everyone is just feasting on the fact the Cowboys are terrible.
Yeah.
And that they lost to the Cardinals, a team that blew a fourth quarter 3-possession lead to the Tennessee Titans.
Worst fourth quarter.
By fumbling the ball for a touchdown.
Oh, God.
And the Cardinals turn around and name Jacoby Brissett their starting quarterback.
And hide behind an injury. That's what I hate about it. Like, if you're going to
say it with your chest.
If you're going to do it, do it. You cannot do this and skip over Cincinnati Bengals management.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
And that game being what it was.
Joe Flacco had 4 touchdowns.
Joe Flacco comes out of the retirement home, says, put my apple juice on ice. I'll be back for it. Let me show you how you youngins how to play some football.
Just pops in a Werther's original and takes the field.
And just absolutely lights up Chicago. And you can't get one stop.
Doesn't matter when you give up 47 points.
Oh my gosh. You're in such trouble. I mean, Joe Burrow should be like, yeah, I'm not going out there to be the sacrificial lamb, dude. Like, I'm not doing it. You know, like, I'm gonna rest my toe for the whole year because you guys need to make some. But also, Joe Burrow, you're partially to blame because you made them pay T. Higgins.
Yeah,
made them do it.
I guess, but
you can't pay everybody. But you gotta do something, man. I mean, your defense is absolutely god awful, and now you're 3-6. What do you do from here?
Does the city of Cincinnati burn to the ground if they use their first pick of the draft on an offensive player? Like, let's say they're really bad.
If it's an offensive lineman, no.
Okay. any other position because that is
any other position they like take a running back
because
they take a wide receiver.
No, here's like a very
down.
realistic possibility. The Cincinnati Bengals finish bad, but not quite bad enough. They've got like the 6 or 7 overall pick. Another team ahead of them drafts for need, and they're like, oh crap, this running back that we thought was going to be going 3rd overall is available at 7.
I mean,
we should pick up this guy.
That's not going to happen because last year was the running back draft. I mean, there was like 10
I'm just
running
saying.
backs taken.
I'm just saying. I think they're going to be in a spot where that's a realistic possibility. But optics wise, please
that would be
do something.
I watched that game. It was insane.
Packers game also insane. What are you, dude?
Right.
What are the Packers?
This is what I love about
You're making me feel stupid. I'm like, oh, the Packers are a Super Bowl contender. Oh, they lost to the Browns. Oh, the Packers are it. Oh, my gosh, they lost to the Panthers.
Yeah.
They tied the Cowboys.
Oh, that's the beauty of the NFL. Like, you cannot – we still need to make our Super Bowl predictions, but you can't write any team off unless it's the Raiders or the Tennessee Titans or –
you can write
those teams you can write off, or the New York Jets, you can write them off. Miami Dolphins, they're gone. But any like team that's worth a dang, you can't write them off.
Yeah.
And it's any given Sunday. It's crazy.
Steelers Colts was a good game. Broncos find a way to win again. Are they the worst 7-2 team ever?
Yes.
How?
Dude, they took the Chiefs' advice and went and seen the shaman and are getting like, I mean, they looked like CJ Stroud looked like he was going to light them up.
Yeah.
And then he got hit and was out. And then after that, they just couldn't move the ball. Defense was on the field and you still only scored 18 points. Like you still only beat a team with a backup with no game plan by 3 points.
Yeah. Good teams find a way to win, but they have had so many squeakers this year.
Yeah.
Patriots win again. Do you want to talk?
I'm so mad at you, Patriots. I'm so angry.
Do you want to talk about the Raiders Jaguars game, or
no?
Have you been traumatized enough today?
I wasn't even traumatized.
68 yard field goal.
When we got
Brock Bowers had 3 touchdowns. He put up 40 points for me in our work league.
When we got to overtime, I literally looked at how the team went on the field and I said, we're going to lose. And I had already accepted that. We're going to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did.
They did that. But I mean, I'm happy that they went down swinging. I think it would have been stupid if they went for the tie. You know?
I mean, by not going for the tie, they lost, which is in their best interest. So maybe Pete Carroll's playing 4D chess.
I just need them to stop trying to win, though. Stop trying to win. Okay? Like, just suck. Just be bad.
Saints are bad. Bills.
Now they have no receiving. They can't pepper Brock Bowers. Like, that's going to piss me off,
Brock
too.
Bowers fantasy holder here in 2 leagues. Looks real nice right now.
Yeah, I faced him.
Who else
faced him in sleeper. And
who else can you throw the ball to now? Chiefs Bills, good game. I didn't actually watch it, to be fully honest with you. I was working, but glad to see the Bills right the ship.
Yeah, what's crazy is Josh Allen is like 4-2 against Kansas City in the regular season, but Patrick Mahomes is 4-0 against the Bills in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, how much does that game matter? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I
feel like
it's not January.
I feel like this is a mind game for Kansas City.
You think the Chiefs threw it on purpose?
I feel like they do. There's no way that they look so bad, and then all of a sudden in the playoffs, they just look like a completely different team and absolutely shellac the Bills.
They're 5-4, and you already know it. They're going to make the playoffs as a wild card.
Yeah,
and they're going to storm through the first round.
Would that be crazy? Second round, the Bills have home field advantage
again
and again. Oh, dude, Shannar's going to take time off.
Okay.
Good game. Rams look good. Rams are the sneaky contender, I think. And I think I'm going to say it. I think also the Seahawks are the sneaky contender.
The NFC West, outside of the Cardinals being a bad football team.
Yeah.
And outside of the San Francisco 49ers,
I also think
needing to
they're-
hire all new medical staff.
I think they're also a sneaky team because of what they're doing with what they have to put on the field. Like, that's insane.
Jacoby Brissett. Why can't I keep saying Brissett? It's Brissett.
Brissett. Yeah.
Thank
you
you.
got it.
Is your now starting quarterback. If the Seahawks lose to the Cardinals, I'm going to come in here with a real different dude next week.
That'll be awesome. I
It
really
would-
hope.
it
That's
would
why
not.
I'm projected to lose. I think I'm going to lose. I have like 5 players on bye this week. And so I'm just kind of throwing Hail Marys out there. Like, I think I threw you a bone yesterday and gave you JSM for Penix, even though, like, who cares?
Yeah.
But I think I'm still going to start Brissett just because why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Even when we're rooting against each other, sports still bring us together. We'll see you next time on To the House.
Go, JJ.